Hey loves, welcome to Fifth Essentials. My name is Josie. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I had a mishap today for my energy healing and light language event, and I felt guided to share for anyone who is available tonight, March 2nd, 2024, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are available tonight, then you can attend the second event, and the link will be in the description box, loves, and in the comment section as well. We here. We
We
here. Okay.
we here.
So, yes,
So
please
when
tell
we
me,
so
Amanda.
when we first started, I was very feverish and I was feeling very disgusted. And then you said your skin will start feeling wet. And they're like, "Oh, more than wet. We're going to take you, submerge you, and we're going to take all of what's in there and that's moving around that's causing all these issues. We're just gonna take it. It just started pouring out of my pores, like it was just pulling, and then another rapid would come in and swoosh it out, and then another rapid came in.
Wow, you had rapids.
I have rabbits,
Wow.
like just swooshing in and out,
You
and
were
then when
washed,
you're,
like
and
it
then
was
I was literally sitting there going like this. So it was like, let's ground in, let's do this, and all of a sudden it was like click, click, click. Here we go. It's happening.
that was new for me. I mean, I
That
knew we
heart.
were working with the
Did you
water.
hear the click right when you like open your heart chakra, click, 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 then the water comes in.
I don't, okay. Because I'm over here, like I'm still in the energy and I'm also trying to recall as well. I don't recall the clicking part, but I do recall different variations of what the water was doing. You see
Right?
what I mean? We were encapsulated in it from what I could see, but I was also being told literally by the water, hey, like I get told certain things to say out loud that you may be experiencing. That's when I told you, hey, your skin might actually feel physically wet, or you
It
may feel
was
like you need to drink some water. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's happening to me. It's whatever the water's saying for me to make sure that everybody becomes aware of, just in case, somebody's freaking out, wondering, what is this? Why does this feel like this?
like, why am I on this ride and why is my skin wet? Why is all this stuff swishing around? Why am I in a cocoon and being swooshed? Felt like sea moss was on me.
What? I mean, I would imagine, because didn't we do the thing, the I call it a onesie,
Yeah,
the
it was
activating onesie before the water situation came up?
the sea moss was on Bean, so it was like, oh, here we go. You want me to breathe underwater? Here we go. Here's the gillyweed. You're going
That's
in.
the part that was interesting to me. You were literally being coached on how to breathe underwater by water itself. Because they
Right?
got thick. Over here with
Oh,
me, the air got thick.
and over here, it was like, okay, we're going to put sea moss on you, and you are going to learn how to swim. You are going to learn how to breathe. You are sick on land right now. We need to take you underneath and get you better and shoot you back up to the water so the sun can go ahead and dry you off. So
Yeah.
it's like a whole new skin level.
Did anybody hear the music? I don't know if it was stringed instruments at some point that I heard music somewhere in there.
I don't know. When I was in that cocoon of moss and water and swooshing, it was like a song, like a lullaby that you hear that just hits you in there. You're like, oh man, this is what the ocean smells like and feels like and sounds like underneath.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That ocean song right there.
I don't
I
even,
that sound.
so, oh my.
Still trying to breathe there. The trees were a lovely treat because I was literally smelling all the different types of firs, like the balsam fir, and then I saw little Jupiter berries, and I was like juniper berries. I mean, and I'm like, whoa, okay.
I can't even breathe and I was breathing. I was like, oh, there's my taste buds.
I couldn't even breathe, and I was breathing. I love that one.
I can't even breathe and I was breathing.
I'm telling you, they showed up and showed out when it came to changing the atmosphere. And I really understood the difference between, well, it's not a difference. Water is air. And I don't think people really grasp that.
No.
It's just different densities of water,
Yeah.
you know? You can breathe underwater. I'm
You
not saying
can.
you could go
I'm
and
not saying
physically
go out there and
breathe
try it now, but
underwater,
I'm
but
just saying, like,
like,
you in the moment, you could. You could breathe underwater and your skin would be able, it wouldn't turn into that
yeah,
that wrinkly skin. It's gonna
that part.
stay intact while
Your
you go
skin, your
underneath.
whole skin situation knows what to do when it's submerged in water. It changes. There's a reason for that. We got pores for a reason too. I was breathing with my whole body. Like you can feel when you're breathing with your whole body and not
Whole
just your
body.
nose.
Whole body. My whole pores, even my like little knuckles were breathing.
So yeah, we really went in that whole breath of life, whole life force energy situation. It felt like work at a certain point. My whole torso felt like I was doing like some kind of like ab work, like for no reason because I wasn't over here moving around and stuff. I'm sure that it was a solar plexus situation going on at that moment. But man, the ancestral stuff was new to me too. White buffalo woman, the feather,
Right.
and then you know what? I'm glad I am recording this part because the honorary people that were not present in the Zoom that were still in the container and in the hologram.
Right.
Um, those may be the symbolism attached to them because White Buffalo Woman showed up and literally gifted everybody with that staff and that had the rattle at the top and
Yeah.
really gave us instructions on how to use it. And I'm like, yo, it's literally like a rattle to scare the boogeyman away. It's awesome.
Right.
So I thought that was awesome.
She was not playing. She's like, here you go. Y'all all will need this. You're welcome. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So that was new for me. And the ship was new too. A whole ship showed up. Not the normal just beings. And I think it happened that way because again, there were beings
That
that were
weren't
not
from
local
here
to
that come. That
Andromeda
I
or
mean,
the Milky Way. Like they were
we
from
don't even know who they are yet, and they were here going, okay, we're here.
here. You know what I'm saying? Like and what I understood while I was in there was we're here. Like you need to know that we're here, as if they just arrived, as if they had not been here, but we just showed up. Like when you're going to have like a family reunion or whatever, people that you
Right?
don't normally see
Yeah. Showed
showed.
up.
They wanted to make sure I knew that they were here, and they're not normally here. And I'm like, yo, what's going on out there in the cosmos? Because that was that whole coming home feeling. The
Right?
only way out is through you. Like you got to go in you in order to get out. Like there was so much. It, oh, I kept getting head pressure. I had to drink a couple of times to pop my ears. Like that ship was very interesting. It was a saucer type, like from the bottom, because I'm only looking at the bottom. It was round, but it had this glowing white light around it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was a different kind of sensation up your spine.
Oh, I was, there was one intense moment where I really felt it, but I forgot what was happening in that moment. I had to breathe. I was over here like this.
Right? Because I had to like put my hands on my bed and tell myself, I'm all right. I'm all right. It's not too fast. It's not too fast.
When the ETs came in, I don't even like calling them ETs. When the Galactics came in, it was not easy to temper the energy. Everything else was super slow, and I think I attribute that to the water energy that I knew we were working with coming in. Everything was really slow and chill. But when the ET energy came in, even with my light language, it was hard to temper the flow. I thought I was gonna choke or something. I was like, hold up, we can't, you know, like I need to be able to
They
do this
it's
slow.
like they knew you were mutant and proud, but then they're like, oh, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. While we're sitting there holding onto our beds and sitting there and oh gosh, oh gosh.
The ancestral energy, that cacao, the cacao people with the wooden stuff, that was beautiful. I had like between White Buffalo Woman and the South American ancestors with the cacao, I felt really loved and blessed, you know. Um, that was beautiful. And when the Galactics came in, it was like, yo, your cousins from the dimension next door that's outside
Right?
of the galaxy that you live in, they here. Like they came to see you. I'm like, yo, what? It's a lot. It's like, whoa, nice, but like
It's
I
kind
wonder
of
if
like
there's so much more to go.
When New York comes to Texas and California comes to Texas and we're all together and we realize like, oh man, you're intense. No, you're intense.
Oh man. And I know that there's whole blocks that I'm missing. We got it. Tiff, are you planning on speaking? If not, it's okay. But I feel like I need to check on you. You are you okay? Are you good?
Is you jet lag?
No. So totally not okay.
Oh no.
Oh, totally not okay. Um, I think it was
You
four
got
days ago.
nauseous?
No, 4 days ago, I had a dream that half my face was coming off, like from under my eyes down, and this just pulled off the rest of the shit. Like, so yeah,
I'm sorry, I just snatched the rest of your face off, but it needed
yeah, it just not even like my face, like it just went all the way like down. So we'll see who I am tomorrow
and it
or
didn't help with the
Monday.
water energy, huh? Because we just liquefied everything even further.
I don't even know. I was not aware of anything else. The same thing that happened yesterday in that with Jerry's thing, where I just went somewhere else and I missed. I was not there. All I know is the rest of the shit came off like a
Well,
reptilian type shed your skin.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But that's
That's
also a good thing.
crazy.
So
That is crazy.
sea moss gel would actually feel good right now on my very raw skin.
I'm so sorry. Your skin physically feels raw. Like your skin
Yeah,
is.
I'm tingling, not pain, but it's definitely uncomfortable.
Yeah, you remember the onesie that we put on with the light language on it?
No.
Well, if you weren't
She goes, no.
okay, there was this light that started at your head and it came down over your whole body, all the way down to your toes, and it vacuum sealed you in a light language activation. I forgot who that was source energy light. And so this onesie that you got on your skin right now that's integrating, that's literally harmonically communicating with your DNA, you're gonna feel it on you until it integrates and then you won't feel it anymore. But I'm so sorry it feels like that for you.
Yeah.
That's what happened when we were in there. Definitely do what you need to do, your sea moss, even if you, I don't know what to tell you.
No, I'm about to take a sea moss bath. Like I got the water that I keep the water when I soak it. I always keep that water in a jar so that I can be cleansing myself with ocean water, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Oh,
I got dizzy for a second. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. It is always a task coming out of this particular type of experience
yes,
because
indeed.
you have aftershocks.
Um, I felt like I feel like I've been crying.
But you
You know
were.
how, but I wasn't. Yeah, but I feel like that. Like when you like had a heavy cry,
Yeah,
and then it's like a rain, like a pour, downpour, and then when it's over, it's just quiet and still and misty and yeah.
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 It's that 6:45 a.m. morning shower outside.
Yes,
Mm,
yes. Well, that is a good thing, Tiff, because again, there's that water energy releasing. I'm glad you
mhm.
didn't have the rapids. This one, this one's always getting slapped around with energy.
Listen,
Drugs.
man, they don't ever come gently. They don't come
Mm.
like a song or a lullaby. They come in like,
Yeah,
ah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But then again, if it was soft parenting, I still wouldn't understand. That's why they do it the way they do it.
We're used to being roughed up down here, up there. I don't even know where we are anymore. There's no direction. That's why I was checking in with Tiff because I was like, is she even here?
She's still,
Did we ground correctly? Did we bring her back correctly? Like, is she like
Right,
her physical
Do we need
reality?
to
Because
do
sometimes you
do
got to check in.
do
man.
we need to do power of patty? Do we need to do one of the power of patties and hit you?
Oh man.
I'm gonna go on and let y'all need to lay it off, walk it off, eat it off, sleep it off. There's a lot of different ways you may feel and things you may have to do for your comfort because again, this energy does, y'all already know because y'all are veterans. This energy unpacks over time. This was a different and longer one than we normally do.
And I made it.
Mhm.
And she was here for every moment of it. She
Yeah.
didn't run off.
When does that ever happen? I made it through the whole thing. My ADHD didn't let me leave.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
But I thank y'all so much for participating. And again, I made sure that everybody that was supposed to be in this container that was having technical difficulties or couldn't show up for whatever reason, I made sure that they were in the container. So I
Yeah.
can't wait for them
I
to.
held Sarah. I was like, "You're coming with me, Sarah."
I can't wait to see what they had to say, and I hope that I've said enough for them to remember, for them to be able to find their symbolism. Because I can't recall everything right now. It's a lot of water energy, and water energy is convoluted. So I'm like, dang.
Right. This is great,
Let me
Josie.
end this recording, y'all. I'm gonna end the recording. I'm gonna end the recording. I had to yell at myself because